Hello, wonderful. It is Sarah, and I was just talking to someone about doing what is right versus doing what is smart. And if you've been in a toxic relationship, it's like, oh my gosh, this sense of justice pops up, and you're like, it's not right that they are able to get away with this. It's not right that they're able to get away with talking to me like this. It's not right that they're able to do this. It's not right that other people think this. And you are correct. It is not right. But sometimes pointing out what isn't right is a bit like poking a bear or tempting a crocodile. And it's not always smart to do that. For example, there was a woman and she was trying to decide if she's going to stay or go. So she's like, okay, I'm going to start, what's something I can say to him that when he is ugly to me, I can put him in his place. And I was like, you should not do that at all. I want to be so very clear. If you are thinking about leaving him, you don't want to awaken the fact that you're probably going to leave him, because then he's going to start pulling finances, hiding money, setting up lawyers. It is much smarter to kind of play nice rather than say, it isn't right you're talking that way. I'm going to show you what's up. I'm going to show you how strong I am. Because if you are trying to decide if you're going to stay or go, and they know you're getting stronger, and they know you're standing up for yourself, and they know that you are aware of their games, I think in your head you may think, the games are going to stop because I'm standing up for myself. No. That's doing what you think is right, justice, standing up for yourself, rather than what is smart, which is doing all the behind the scenes stuff, so that if you decide to stay or go, or if you decide to go, you've got your finances in order, you've got the bank accounts in order, you've got everything going well for you behind the scenes, so that they are kind of surprised, versus them getting their stuff in order, so that when you decide to stay or when you decide to go, it's like, I hid that bank account from her. I hid this from her. I hid that from her. Another example would be, I had someone I talked to, and there was a child custody arrangement. They were already divorced, and child custody arrangement. And she goes, he wants to look like a good person in front of everyone. So he's not coming after me for, more money. And I said, that's great. And she'd been in the Wonderwoman program for 5 months or so. So she knew to do, in the Wonderwoman program, I say, feed your soul, not your ego, because the goal is happiness. But that fight and flight kicks in, and we're just like, it's not right. I want to get them back. I want to, and use that power to create a life for yourself. Use that power to create your sense of self. Use that power to make smart decisions. Use that power to protect yourself. Use that energy. Use that power. Those are amazing things. But play smart. If they want to look good, use it to your advantage. If they think you're a doormat, use it to your advantage. If they think you're never strong enough to leave them, use it to your advantage. Or you're not going to stand up for them. You're always going to do what they want. Use that to your advantage. Don't play your hand. And so many women think, no, what's the perfect response? I'm going to put him in his place. I'm going to show him he can't mess with me. and it's like, sometimes that's fine if you're, just leaving. There's no business involved. There's no kids involved. There's no anything involved. Sometimes that's acceptable. But usually it's not the right thing to do. It's not the smart thing to do. It feels like the right thing to do because it feels powerful. If someone has been powering over you and making you feel powerless, you think the solution is to take back your power. And that is the solution. But it doesn't always look like standing up to them in a way that they start fighting you harder. If they are good at fighting, if they love fighting, get creative about how to solve the problem, rather than going, I'm going to stand up to them, I'm going to, because then it's just two people fighting, and they're better at fighting than you. So next time you're in a conversation or with a toxic person or planning an escape or planning something like that, think about doing what's smart rather than what feels right. Have a great day.